A gentleman yields back. Now I'll recognize Representative Clarke from great state of New York for your 5 minutes of questioning.
Good afternoon, and thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I thank our ranking member, Chakowski, for holding this hearing, and thank you to our witnesses for joining us today. Earlier this year in March, the subcommittee held a hearing titled Examining Online Harms, with the expectation to discuss how Congress can help protect children from online harms. That hearing was derailed when in the days leading up, Donald Trump attempted to illegally fire the Democratic commissioners of the FTC, the very agency tasked with protecting kids and adults online. The FTC has a long bipartisan history of working to protect children online through their enforcement of the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, the FTC Act, and their rulemaking authority. But since March, the FTC has been unable to do its job in good faith and maintain its historic role as a bipartisan, independent cop on the beat. As I said to this committee 9 months ago, I'm curious how Mr. Trump and my Republican colleagues think the firing of Democratic commissioners furthers the mission of the FTC to protect kids online and the public from deceptive or unfair business practices. If my colleagues, my Republican colleagues, are serious about protecting kids from online harm, we should all be able to agree today that the Rebecca Slaughter should be reinstated to the FTC. But unfortunately, my colleagues on the other side of the aisle are not serious about this topic. And that's why they continue to entertain the idea of a moratorium on state AI laws, even after it was defeated 99-1 in the Senate. In 2025 alone, all 50 states introduced legislation on AI, while Republicans in Congress offered no federal alternative other than preemption. It is no mistake that the only Republican proposal frees AI and big tech companies from all oversight. Without a comprehensive federal standard, existing state laws are the only legislation keeping kids safe online right now. Without comprehensive federal online data privacy law, all of these attempts at protecting our children online will be in vain. Today's legislative package is missing the mark. This includes the state laws include state bills like the AI companion law in New York that clearly and regularly notify users that they are not interacting with a human and detect signs of self-harm and can direct users to crisis resources. Any kind of broad preemption or moratorium on existing AI state legislation would kneecap the important work states like New York have already done to protect kids. Instead of talking in circles and restating the obvious, today I encourage my colleagues to finally act. Demand the reinstatement of Commissioner Slaughter, demand the exclusion of an AI moratorium in must-pass legislation, demand that Donald Trump stop giving handouts to big tech and let Congress do our job to protect kids and adults online with comprehensive legislation. As I look out at the many families representing their loved ones here today, I find today's hearing extremely vexing. My staff has noted that this committee has had at least 5 hearings on the threats to kids online over the past 5 years. This is ridiculous. It is time for us to act, colleagues. Every moment that we sit here restating the obvious, children and our families are at risk. With that, Mr. Chairman, I